If you find a sugar daddy, make sure we live in sweet. When him take you to dinner, bring food.
Welcome everybody back to The Fix. My name is Ari, and of course we got Javi joining us today.
Hey,
woo, woo, woo.
It's us again.
It's us again. You like my intro?
I was expecting a yo.
No, I'm not trying to follow him. I'm not trying to follow him.
That one was hilarious.
All right, guys, but before we introduce our special guests, we're going to big up our sponsors. Pure Water. Pure Water is your smart choice to stay hydrated and refreshed during all your activities. Of course, you know, we live in a hot temperature. We live in a hot climate. We need water every day. So make Pure Water your choice. All right. And of course, we got to big up Janet's Holistics. Use our code The Fix to get 15% off on all future purchases. 15% off with the code The Fix. And of course, you can look out for Wave Music Fest happening March 28th at the UBS Arena. Get your tickets now at www.wavemusicfest.com. And that's again happening on March 28th, 2025 at the UBS Arena. Performing live is Dexadap, Skengdong, Cranium, Craft God, Valiant, Spice, and just added Chronic, Law, and of course Critical. So this is the dancehall event of the year. Don't wait. Secure your spot today. Again, big up Wave Music Fest. That's Wave Music Fest happening March 28th, 2025 at the UBS Arena. And of course, we have to big up Jamming Express Shipping. Jamming Express, we make shipping a vibe. They ship 3 times weekly. Sign up today at jammingexpressshipping.com and get your first pound free. Again, jammingexpressshipping.com and get your first pound free. All right. So thank you to all our sponsors. And as I said, we're going to introduce our guest today, our special guest joining us today, Blu Lyon. Yay!
Round of applause.
I don't have Nara's equipment. Right with the round of applause. Yeah, he has his old soundboard. But yeah, we do our thing manual here.
The live applause is good. I appreciate it.
It's great.
Applause.
Shout out to Blue. What's up?
A long time when I say first of all.
Yeah, good while.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's
Good
been a minute.
while.
Been a minute. How have you been? What's happening?
Oh, a lot has been happening. But I've been all right. Holding things together, you know,
Yeah.
making things happen. That's all.
What do you mean a lot? Like, what's going on? What's going on?
Oh,
Blue?
life, you know, life
Life.
take you and it toss you and turn you and you have to be strong in it, you know?
Them said that when a girl said that, it's like she have her man in yard or give her problem. So you have a woman in yard that give her problem and there's like a lot going on.
Yeah, I have about 3.
3 women.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
It's a lot going on.
Yeah.
That's a lot to juggle.
Yeah. it's
You
my-
just calm and relax. I said that, like, yeah, I have 3.
True. Yeah.
Them don't
my-
go them one another.
yeah, my grandmother, my mother, my aunt.
Oh, so.
Get out of
I
here.
thought you would have a daughter in the mix.
Oh,
A
no.
daughter. Yeah.
The rest of them not stress me. They'll get angry and do what them I do. Me not have time for that.
Okay.
Well, I guess that's what you were trying to say in Cheat with Benefits. Like, if you have a lady and she cheats on you, it's all cool.
That is, like I was telling my brethren, that was a perspective song. And it was a continuation of a song we had before called Excuses.
Oh, yeah.
But it happens. So, you know, all power to whoever it fit. You see me? 'Cause, you know, sometimes it goes like that.
So you've never been in a situation like that before?
Never.
But are you open to that? Like, you might
Not
accept
open to it. However, I'm not gonna say, how am I say? We don't know what the future holds, right? But it's a very slim chance. Everything is possibility, but it's a very slim possibility that will happen with Blu Lyon. Very slim.
So you say it's a perspective song, and I mean, I'm assuming that you said that it was from a follow-up or a continuation of the song Excuses, but was it a thing where you saw it happening with somebody where you're saying, you know, that it makes sense? Like, which perspective were you coming from? Was it a intimate, like somebody that you know in your circle, or is just like experience outside the world?
No, I was just thinking about it. I've gotten to this thing of just sitting down quiet for a minute and just thinking about particular subjects. How you feel about everything. And after doing excuses, 'cause excuses about cheating on your girl and saying what the reason is. We call it excuses because no matter how much truth is in it, women will always see it as excuses. So that's why I call it excuses. So it's excuses, excuse is. So After we say, oh, me only fuck her with my cocky, baby. Not my heart. Are you alone of that? Only fuck her with my cocky, baby. That is the truth. Dudes can go ahead and get an next girl and all these type of things, but we can still love a girl a yard. Women don't understand that because I don't operate on that. We have two different brain functions and ways of doing things. What we say, all right, after excuses and you give her an excuse. Suppose says she want cheat on you because she feel like she want to get even. Even though we know, well, most men know, you won't be even. However, you want to feel like you even? All right.
What you mean?
What do you mean?
What not even?
When has a woman having crazy sex with a bunch of people ever been celebrated in history?
Bonnie Blue.
Bonnie what? Bonnie who? What?
Ari, what
When?
you watching? What you watching? Oh, God. It's not celebrated, but times change.
Yeah,
Times change.
That's
can-
not true. Bonnie Blue is celebrated. She had sex with 1,000 men. And people were lining up.
Is that the same girl that regretted afterwards?
No, me
Or
not
she did it
if
for
I say
OnlyFans?
because of two of them.
She do it for OnlyFans and regretted afterwards?
Two of them.
So how many women are raising their hand to participate in such activities?
No, but
There's not much.
I mean, it not for be so much.
And you will regret it.
If
It is hard to regret it. Listen, you can go out the road right now, take off your pants and your shirt and somebody have sex with me. There'll be dudes wanting to have sex with you. I go out and do that, me I get locked up.
the 2 hours I get locked
I'm
up.
like,
No,
I
the
think 2
difference.
hours.
You know, get locked up before you get couple looks and couple. All right, hold on then.
Offers.
You not get no offers, you not get straight lock up. For
Okay.
me, get a woman, it takes skill, it takes a certain set of things to deal with. For you, get a man, the barrier is way easier. But first of all, you're attractive. So how hard that is? Even an attractive man have to do a bunch of things right to get a woman. It's not the same. It's not the same. How much time you see a man and you need the nice looking and everything, but him talk himself out of opportunity with you. You have a
Yeah,
lot
that
more.
happens.
It happens.
Yeah.
How was the possibility you think a woman can talk herself out of that relation with a man? There's very low possibilities.
You think so? I think they can.
Me think them can do it too. Like,
Them can talk themselves out of it.
yeah.
They can talk themselves out of relationship, not that interaction.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah. Well, all
Not
right.
the interaction.
True.
She forgets to on a simple.
Yeah. Yeah. Men are so
It's
easy.
like, she fooling her, but me still beat it. It's like,
Duh.
man.
Woman.
no
Yeah.
standard.
So you're like, it can never be even if she for do it back.
It will never be even, but if she want to say so, all right, like you says, 2025, all right, go ahead.
Yeah, because she can say she not do it with her heart. It's just her vagina.
All right, but I know different, but all right, go ahead. Do it, I do it. Women liberty. Woo, go ahead.
But don't leave me. Don't leave me.
No, but even from the song perspective, it's like you're not gonna leave.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's so good.
From
Yeah.
the song perspective.
Yeah.
So, in that perspective, I was thinking, all right, suppose a girl did cheat on me. The instinct would be to leave. But then I added the extra caveat and said, well, suppose it was a rich man. I wonder. And she has siphoned resources from this man and say, hey, babe, see a Louis bag here? See some Gucci shoes here? We went out with the sugar daddy, you know what? See a vacation here? I say, I wonder. You know, say, me can upgrade our local Nissan in about 3 months, 4 months. You can do it in a weekend with the sugar daddy. So why? Maybe you should just cheat with benefits.
Wow.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense.
That's exactly what we're saying. Make it make sense.
So we can both benefit, right?
Yeah, it's just, you ever see Hustle and Flow?
Not in its entirety.
At almost to the end of the movie, the man put him, you don't know this is a pimp. And
Yeah, and it's hard out here for
Exactly.
a pimp. Yeah.
The man put him on the steering wheel and said, baby, you know, it's me and you together, all right? You go ahead and sling that, get that money, get me out. It's going to be me and you in the driver's seat.
Yeah.
Him alone, I sit in the driver's seat, you know, but him and her, put your hands on the steering wheel, baby. Me and you. So cheat with benefits, make we get this money.
Nah.
It's a perspective song, you know, just perspective. I realize everybody sells something.
Yeah.
Every artist sells some type of, even Nipsey Hussle sell finance, Motivation, same with Rick Ross. Dexter sells sex. You know what I mean? Massacre sells motivation on the dancehall side. Everybody sells something. Blu Lyon's been trying to find what he sells. It seems as though we sell a perspective. With the type of songs I start doing, I start seeing, it seems like I have a unique perspective on certain things, just different angles to attack the same subjects. Because we think sing the same subjects the same way, everything get bored.
Right. No, yeah.
True, yeah.
It's true because, I mean, you know, Bun is so ubiquitous in the dancehall space. So it's just, I guess, a different way of saying, well, hey, if you're going to do it, at least it benefits us. So that's a new perspective on it. But I was wondering, aren't you afraid that many people would think that, you know, that you are okay being cheated on? Because most people don't know probably separate like the art from the artist, especially, and it's like, yeah, make a woman cheat on you, bro. Like, weren't you afraid?
I mean, it can happen, man. You don't know. Blu Lyon is not above that. Me don't know. I ain't a pussy watch man, so I don't know. But at least bring me a doggy plate. Me need something.
If you're doing it, bring
Give me something.
I'm
Just
leaving
like,
with
what
something.
you mean?
But from this perspective, you are aware. You're fully aware that you're being
Yeah, in
cheated
that perspective,
on.
you are aware. But you know, some men will. Some men will stay and do it. So Blu Lyon is, you know, we like to talk about things that need to be talked about. So some men will do it. Are those the type of men that women would stay with though? But I mean, it'll last for some period of time. Some period of time it'll last.
I mean, you know.
I can't with y'all. I can't with
y'all
y'all.
fight that.
And sometimes you have to just set up rules, like me saying on the song. Don't give him the doggy style with the arch in the back. Give him the hunchback style. Make sure me get the arch. You know what I mean? When you set up with the arch. Give me the style. Give him the boring fuck. Give me the styles.
But you see, that's not how you get the money.
No, what you mean?
Yeah,
Wow,
you
you
gotta
got the
work
money.
for the money.
So how you so knowledgeable on how you're supposed to get the money in that
I'm just
situation?
saying,
So
like,
here.
I say here.
if you're trapping the man, you have to do the
I
best.
say here.
You have to do the best.
Yeah.
You can't give him half mediocre. No.
And sometimes what I've heard is that more than likely it's boring in the home. So you should go outside for find fun.
To find the excitement.
The excitement and so at them time they should ask you back and get the whole heap of excitement.
And the money. Can't forget
And
the money.
so that's the benefit. the nice car and the money and
Where we can share.
Out of the 10 good styles we should have, make sure him not get all 10.
Okay.
Make sure him get at least
ladies.
at most 5.
Fair.
You see me? You see how we are compromised?
Yeah.
Right?
All right. You see, that's what relationships is all about.
Exactly.
Compromise with me, baby. All right. So that means if we need our next girl inside the thing for help you out, we bring her in. Compromise.
Wow.
Watch how them get quiet. You see?
Teamwork.
Yes,
Teamwork. Yeah. I usually the man them can't handle it still, you know. Sometimes
know,
the woman
right?
them say, oh, yeah, I have him woman them. But like if she for say, my man is like, no, one man you for have like, or you for have 3.
Why should a woman have more than one man?
Because you have more than one woman.
Yeah, but we are not equal again. We are not equal. There's no shape and form we are equal. We are important. We are complementary. We need each other, but we are not equal.
No. And I really say we're try equal up still, but you can't expect to cheat and not get cheated on.
But then that's a tit for tat. That's what you're doing. You're a tit for tat. I feel slighted, so I'm going to do this.
Yeah, compromise.
But every man you have sex with, does that increase your value or lower your value?
Jesus Christ.
It increased it, you know, because
Tell me now.
she learn new tricks and thing, you know,
I've been watching Ari for a while, so I know the buttons to press.
but value.
I'm a fan of the platform. Let me just say that real quick.
Yeah.
I'm a
Why
fan
you
of
do that? Why you do that?
I'm a
Why you
fan.
want to get me riled up?
I'm a fan of everyone on the platform. I think this is a very much needed platform before we get the buckle up. It's about to get turbulent.
Strap up.
You know what? Let's move on.
Right? Before I start cuss.
Your
Right?
latest release, OnlyFans Redeem, right? It's your production. And of course you're featured on it. But you know, you feature Dexter and Egyptian. So what was the inspiration obviously behind OnlyFans? We know it's the platform, but why? What's the vibe and what was the inspiration for you building this redeem?
All right, so how am I for shorten this? All right, so we work with JJ Whistle a lot. JJ a part of the team. As I said, Rico over here. There's Rico, JJ Whistle, Kev Watts, and Blu Lyon myself. Yard Style Entertainment. So a lot of times JJ come, he forwards or requests.
Yeah.
He requests some work for me. I do the heavy bulk of the production.
Okay.
For a while now, even before when we first met.
Yeah.
So he had some Egyptian vocals and he needed some things done because he's around touring with people and doing all type of work, and every now and then people will ask him, yo, I need a rhythm that sound like this, I need a rhythm that sound like that, or you say, yo, Blue, you have anything or whatever, or Blue, may have drums and alter melody or whatever the case may be. So he had these Egyptian vocals and we did to make something around it, and that's what I did. I did half of it. JJ forward, he started mixing and we say, oh, we need some more, and then we got together and finished it up and everything. And it was just another way of trying to get Blu Lyon out there. Me I trying you to know. Me I try boss, me not boss yet, I'm trying to grow up to be like
Oh wow.
Oh my
You
gosh.
see me? With all the links and things people think me have, me just still not try.
Yeah.
So it's the next thing for we build rhythm, so make sure me on the rhythm and have other people on the rhythm.
Which
and we
is
have
Dexter and Gypsy.
Yeah, we have a bunch of Dexter vocals laying around. 'Cause a lot of people know now. I've been not saying much of my history for a while, and I've been getting beaten over the head with it by all my brethren. Them like, yo, you need to talk more about what's going on. We know Dexter for years. We know Dexter before I have kids. We were from the same camp, Beat Maynard Productions, Mount Vernon Studio. We know meet Dexter when he recorded his first song.
Wow, because I was like, that's Seika, but then you said somewhere else.
Yeah, the CD that Seika got, we did it.
Oh, wow.
In
Okay.
Mount Vernon, New York.
Okay.
Yeah.
So sleeping on the floor in the studio to finish the CD. Me forwarding and see Dexter in a boot sleeping. Kev Watts in the chair sleeping. You know what I mean? Next bridging in our chair sleep. It was a studio that we all went to. It was the meeting spot for everything. A lot of foolishness happening in the studio.
Oh wow.
You know what I mean? A lot of work happening in that studio there. So that was like Dexter vocals that we had for a while.
Yeah.
That he actually had voice on a different rhythm for me. And that was even before him bus.
Oh. So a long time.
Yeah.
Long time.
Because I know he did
Yeah.
a couple songs with him. I think his Art Hour.
Yeah.
And he had another one with him too. Am I mistaken?
You're mistaken for now. But
Right.
me have a couple of forward.
There's
now.
a few.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
it was a duplicate. Because I realized though that you have Blu Lyon Vivo. And then you have another YouTube
Yeah,
channel.
'cause
that's
a different
Blu
one
Lyon.
I
yeah,
see,
just
yeah.
recently
So
changed
is that another career move for you? Like, what's the reason for that?
yeah, I don't see the research showing that there's no real profitable reason to have a Vivo.
Okay.
And I have very little control over the Vivo. Everybody
Okay.
has very little control over their Vivo.
Right.
And then if you're going to have you guys in the YouTube space, you
Yeah.
need your views and you need your algorithms and you need the data and
Exactly.
you need some of that coin from what's going on. So yeah, there's very little benefit for having a Vivo, especially if you're still on the up and coming and you're trying. So just take everything and just put it on Blu Lyon.
On
Okay.
the new channel.
Yeah, and just
Okay.
promote the Blu Lyon channel anyway.
So that's
So-
a part of your career, I guess your strategy, strategy for your career, your
yeah, we have to.
restructure. for your
Yeah,
career.
things have to be structured properly. So that's exactly what we're trying to do. Make sure it's structured.
Your song, Bus Fair. I like the video, by the way. I thought
Thank
it was
you.
different, creative. In it though, you said that talent now work again, like you have to have money for bus. Like you feel like that's a thing now. That's what you're experiencing.
That's what I'm experiencing. So I
Yeah.
don't feel like it. That's experiencing. When me call a man and say, yo dog, so me have a song, I want some publicity on it and try to get it out. And him say, yeah man, me have this DJ, this, that, this money, this cost, because this, cost that, because this. Send on the money, we start. And you never even ask for the song to hear it.
It's a business.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean?
That's always the line of conversation.
yeah.
You know what I mean? The first line of questions was send me the song. Let me see what I got and I'll set up or something and let me know your budget and I'll see what I can fit it in. We deal with a publicist in New York like that already and they say, yo, this is what we do, and then we had a meeting and we figure it out and we move along. Nah, why? Some of them they just want money.
Yeah.
It's not even the business bigger than the music for them.
Yeah. Which is which is
Yeah,
what we see, yeah.
So and it's not like some artists don't understand it, but it's not like you don't understand that business is involved. So I have no problem paying for a service.
Yeah.
You understand? But actually give me that service and you be concerned about the actual music again. Because if this is your way of living, this is your job and everything, you must concern about the music unless you're not looking at the longer picture. Because if you do a good job for me, what gonna happen?
Yeah.
When I go forward back to you if you do more.
Exactly.
But if you're only concerned about money and you not do the thing right for me, then what me I gonna do?
So that's the case that you've been facing, like people just take your money and nothing comes out of it?
Oh yeah, plenty of times. And sometimes you have to go to yourself and say, yo, you have to sit down and one of them man have to kind of, yo, Blue, just scratch it to the gamer. Because again, no. If me send some dogs to go over this man yard for whatever money me pay him and he never give me women. Depending on the money me pay him, that him take and never do the work for me. Depending on how big or small it is. Me gonna end up have to give it to the wolves them anyway when me send over there. And then me possibly get myself in a trouble or whatever.
Exactly.
So now me have to wait, like, is this disrespect that important for me to make an example out of him?
Yeah.
So me have to be careful who me I gonna make an example of and who me I gonna just love and just chalk it up to the game.
So you have to do a lot of that chalk it up to
Yeah,
the
you have to
game.
do a lot of that because some man don't know understand how close them get to death, you know.
Wow. Jesus.
Wow.
Some man don't understand it.
Because you're messing
them
people
rob you?
money.
Huh?
Them rob you like them
Well, if me pay you a deposit for something, man, me never get nothing else. You know, rob
Right.
me.
Essentially
Oh.
scamming.
Yeah,
That's scamming.
Or if you pay for something and you give me, but what you give me was not as described. You give it to me, you know, but in a style.
yeah, that's usually the case. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially for upcoming creatives, they usually face that challenge. Definitely.
So sometimes when you see a new artist or upcoming artist cuss about some things, you can't just always chalk it up to a new artist who don't know nothing. It have to be half and half. We have to try and be objective about these things. Sometimes a new artist don't know what's going on and you're saying the manager rob you, but dog, the manager buy your clothes and buy your shoes and pay to get you on the show and pay for this and pay for PR and pay for that. So all you expect to get all of the money after you do the show.
yeah.
And then sometimes the artist is actually getting robbed.
Yeah.
Right. That's true.
So it's to think about it as objectively as possible and find the information before you start talking.
I think that's the thing, is just the money. Like, especially artists need to stop run down the money of or trying to get the end result of the music business, which is the fame and the money, but be a little bit more, I guess, be wiser when it comes to contract and them thing, because everybody think that, oh, this person is doing this out of the goodness of them heart, when, as you mentioned, it's really a business.
That is true.
Yeah.
But again, objectivity is it like life is black over here, white over here, and this huge gray area.
Yeah.
So you can say that.
Yeah.
But when an artist is hungry and him belly are touching ribs and you understand? It's the same way like when an artist sing some good song and people are complaining, oh, them only singing chopping song. Oh, them only busting gun. Oh, them only tell the girl for pop Molly. But when an artist sing, I love you, baby, boom, 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 let's be one together and everything, and nobody now listen to the song. I mean, I understand the argument, me and Arrow say it already. Sometimes the song them not good.
Yeah.
But sometimes the songs are good. People don't want to hear that. Or at least the mass of people don't want to hear that. Look on Valiant. When me hear Valiant, I sing one good reggae song about baby, I love you and how sweet you are. I mean, I say, Valiant this? Same man who talk about science?
Yeah.
But look what happened. Him a sing that and nobody now look upon him. Once him catch the at and say science, everything gone.
Yeah.
Down at St. Mary, I look for whoever him I look for and do him I do.
Yep.
So it is a hard thing. People, I think people have I don't want to say this wrong, you know. But people see things how they see things, and they think because they see things like that. I saw it go. I always say a Virgin used to say, he's not the Virgin anymore. But he always used to say, if I not saw it go, it close to so. Sometimes it could be totally something different. You're just missing information.
Yeah.
I don't think people value information. Sometimes people don't even see information as help. You know, me can give information. That information can lead you to $1 million a month. But because me never do it for you, me never help you.
Yeah.
But me tell you what to do, you know.
Yeah. May never actually take up my hand, and that's true. That's
You
how
gotta
people
guide
are.
me. Show me the way.
Some people too lazy, man.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
So, oh, you have a question?
Yeah, come on. I say even with the hunger thing, like I said, I know sometimes the artist hungry and him belly are touching ribs, and if you're experiencing something like that, like personally, you never think to yourself, say, "Yo, Jano, I want them to link back, daddy. I wonder if he would help me get this thing going a little bit quicker and further."
Link who?
Super Blue.
Well, I mean, you can't step on my question because I literally was gonna ask you, like, Super Blue's Bastard Son. That's the name of your album that you're working on, but has been pushed back because of significant delays for reasons, multitude of reasons.
Yeah, that's the life part. All right, so we never said this before in amongst us, at least so many people.
Exclusive.
Yeah. So when we last had our interview, right? That's the hardest push I ever did in music, right? That year there. And we leave Jamaica shortly after we do the interview. We go Trinidad, make a couple rounds, and then me forward back New York. We had a couple shows with Dexter, and then we had a show in Atlanta. So and I'm just chasing publicity and getting out there. So I'm not like Blu Lyon upon the flyer, Blu Lyon on the show. Just for clarity. We like to be clear. Because the game full of smoke and mirrors. I mean, I like too much of it. Anyway, so we went, did the shows with Dexter, run to go Atlanta. I talked to JJ, the mixing, we had a scheduling conflict. So we said, album for come out of June. So then I said, John, we can't push it back to like August or something because we can't connect. And I said, me no boss yet, nobody now really gonna know or care. So push it back to August, no problem. When we come off our show, we fix it up. So we go Atlanta, me, Kev, Shane, reach late, miss the flight, I forget our next flight. Reach Atlanta, go sleep, get up in the morning, go meet the promoter for the show. I talk to him about what go on, what slot me, I go forward in and I'm sitting there. I get a call from a bridge in Banjo. So I look at him and say, what Banjo want now? Me call Banjo later, we deal with something. Banjo one of them bridging where sometime you can like, nigga, where you come from? You from Earth? Yeah, I mean, we love him saying me at bridging. I say, what the fuck, where you come from? So we dwindling down in the conversation, we get an idea what we are gonna do. We call back Banjo. When the phone answer, I'm girlfriend, I bawl and I cry. Beer tears. Banjo dead, Blue Banjo dead.
What?
I said, what? I said, stop playing on my phone, man. She said, no, Banjo dead. And me dead and me still for a minute. And it come like me couldn't stand up, so me just kind of kneel down in our way. And me start to cry.
Yeah.
So Kevin and Sheena look at me and I say, yo, dog, what happened to you? And Kevin say, I bet you say somebody dead. Your granny or somebody dead. And it take me a while if even, because them keep on asking me.
Can't answer.
Then me say, dog, Banjo dead. And them say, what? What you mean Banjo dead, dog? Stop playing around. Everybody think I play thing like, I'm a joke for run, brother. I say, Banjo dead, dog. I say, just so? I say, brother, me know, and she a ball, me a ball right now, and can't even believe. You see me? So, we just reach Atlanta, you know, and we are try figure out what the hell to do now, because we just reach. We have about 3 more days at Atlanta.
Yeah.
We kind of get with stuff. I be a call, everybody I call me, everybody I call Kev, everybody I call Shane. Try to figure out what I go on. And then we call everybody, like, when I go over the house yet and I find out what I go on, a real thing, like, what I go on. Getting a little bit of answers, some answers, you know, I get every answer. So we finally kind of put ourselves together and in the mind frame to say, all right, we're going to have to just ride out that. We done there already. Ride this out. Because I don't like I just one away. There's a bunch away.
Yeah.
They might handle it so to the point, and then when we reach, we take on the rest, however the case will be. We get through the weekend and forward and everything, and come to find out, yeah, man, Banjo dead for real. And I say, how him dead? Him girl, I say, one time the story changed to him had a seizure, and then the next time she find him by the bed, and one time she find him by the door. I be a local weird things.
Oh, changes in the story?
Yeah, all the changing. What is man? Oh, what kind of?
Don't worry about it.
See her.
Just
You
give
can't
it
see her. I didn't do anything. You can't bill me for this.
Oh gosh.
Oh, you see, girls can do it too.
There you go. See her. There you go.
Jump, you're well handled. You don't even need a hammer.
Two knock.
Yeah.
God,
So
we
there
need-
changes in the story.
Yeah, we needed that break.
Yeah.
Because I was asking about your album. So
Yeah, but that's
is-
how all it just all go down the hill. So no album, no mixing I go on.
okay.
No mixing or nothing I go on.
Yeah.
Okay.
We are try plan funeral and I'm sitting there, him have a daughter, we are try get certain things together.
Mm-hmm.
And then the story I change, look a funny business with the girl who me not gonna get into. Like we have to wonder now. We say like, oh, where really are going? Like, you
Yeah.
and Banjo in our house and all of a sudden you tell with this and then the next time you tell with that and then well me get kind of depressed. Cause Banjo was like the best one out of way, you know, like a good youth.
Yeah.
You see me, him have him ways and everything. Like me see him call me say Banjo on.
You're like weird, but
Yeah, you know what I mean? When Dexter want to record him, I always up for record Dexter. When me come in, all right, Blue, yeah, come in here, and anybody that him run the session, and so it just kind of it hurt. It really hurt to Banjo dead.
Wow.
It really hurt.
Okay.
And then after that, after me kind of get myself together, because we not really want to stay in depression for a while, but
Yeah.
it hit hard.
because I was gonna ask you how long you felt like you were in that state.
It was like a good 3, close to 4 months.
Oh,
And we kind of just lean into like working out, exercising, health. To kind of get my brain off of where it gone, and then eventually me kind of start back do the music. And but then 2 godfathers died. COVID happened.
So you've been a go through though.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Our next virgin from school died.
Oh yeah.
Mother get cancer. Grandmother health deteriorate.
Wow.
So everything just
Back to back.
back to back, pile up.
Wow. Okay. Well, can definitely understand that delay, but
Yeah.
I mean, you've had some good moments in your career, because I just wanted to highlight that you got #1 on the iTunes charts with your song. Sorry, walk with
Vibes.
walk with the vibes, and that was #1 on the reggae charts specifically too. So how long were you #1 on the reggae chart? Because I know it's bad.
Yo, I'm gonna do the artist thing, and then I'm gonna do the real thing, right? Dog, it did it for a while, you know that. You see me, we have to champion the thing, you see me, so we do it thing,
2
man, and
minutes.
walk with the vibes, you don't know, right? But okay, reality, like a day. Like a day.
But you can at least
But
say
I
you
got
were
that-
able to
I got
dethrone
that
Marley
motherfucker.
for a day.
Yeah.
For a day.
day.
But that's incredible though. Like, you know, and I mean, to be honest, prior to us doing this interview, I didn't know about the song. So it's just like one of those songs that kind of creep up on you.
Yeah.
So is it a case where was the success of the song really? Can you tell where? Because
Here's the honest answer. We just chop away to #1.
oh my God. Jesus.
Just chop away to #1.
You're
Listen
telling
here.
lies, Blue.
Listen here, young artists, independent artists.
You chop your way with talent. Duh.
There's no question that Blu Lyon is talented, but however, sometimes I've been told I've been too real for my own good.
Yeah.
But yeah, like we just gonna go down a way where everybody live in a delusional world and lying to each other, and we're gonna end up always have misunderstandings because all of we are living a delusion that all of we create for each other. I'm chop my way to #1.
You know what? It's worth the
song
chop.
back, yeah, worth the chop.
Yeah.
#1 for a day. Hey.
Yeah, and the song is good. It's not like the song wasn't getting a good reception. Every time we perform it, everybody love it. We find a good way to perform the song. Everywhere we go fashion shows, all the people, freaking designers, and everybody love the song. But again, you're an independent artist on your own, trying and do things. We have a team, Rico, JJ, everybody. They do their part, do my part. It reaches so far.
Yeah.
We need other people, other resources. sometimes it's hard. So you just move along. You do what you have to do.
You do what you have to do.
Yeah, do what you have to do, man. Like, yo. But yeah, it's the game is smoke and mirrors, bro. Like, I'm not here to come pretend with people and everything. The game is smoke and mirrors. My talent and my gifts are not smoke and mirrors.
Yeah.
But let's be real. You know how much good music you never hear yet?
That's true.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
You probably walk by some bad artists already.
It's a lot.
All them events you go to.
Yeah.
Some independent artists there, they just a look at try. And better than the man where you go for see. Him just, you just have no reason to see him. He has no mix up. He has no, outlets to.
Or just no film time yet,
It can be all that, but if we always say time is the master. Time is the master if you sit on your behind and don't do nothing.
You got to work towards it.
Energy is the master, what you put your effort in. Right? That will determine the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, it will have a part to play in the time at least.
At least.
True.
But time are not really the master. Time just go, your effort.
Yeah.
And how you make yourself lucky with your effort and your work ethic and them type of thing. These things need to be changed, bro.
Solid advice.
A lot of these talks that we say, it needs to be changed. It's a lot of them don't make no sense.
Solid.
Like when them say, oh, I wouldn't wish that I'm my worst enemy. Why? It's a worst enemy. I want the worst for my enemy. If not, don't
Be
have
a good
enemies.
person.
No, but if not, don't have enemies. Then
Yeah.
it's not that serious.
Yeah.
I think it's sometimes the saying, sometimes it's just a bad thing. You wouldn't wish it. Like, it's so horrible. Like,
Nah,
not
I
even
want-
the person you
I
hate
want
the most.
death for my enemies.
Oh my God.
I want their kids to die.
Let that
Everything.
bitch die.
Everything.
Blue
If
Lyon,
me
no,
have an
let's
enemy-
end it positive.
Hold on now.
No, let's
If me
end it
have an
positive.
enemy and we die
Yeah.
and I meet your ass in heaven, we war until we drop down in freaking hell. The devil have to
Why
part
you
with.
here?
Blue
He asked
Lyon,
for forgiveness.
So it's easier either you be very nice and calm mannered and you don't need, just chalk it up. We don't need to be enemies and fine. And I support that.
Yeah.
Once I say you have enemies, then you better be ready for everything.
All right, you know what? That's true. Tell the people them where them can follow and where them can actually support the music for real, for real.
Yeah, BluLyon.com. You can get you can get these nice snazzy shirts here. Walk with the
So
vibes.
our own day.
Walk with the vibes.
So he gave us the last time and I still wear it. Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Now to make sure you get the rest
All
of
right,
it.
so big of this.
Just no say it warm.
No, take it
What?
back.
Just no say it warm. You say ask it before you even ask if it's brand new.
Give him back.
You see it? Ask
But
if
if you
brand
know,
new.
hey, Blue, now let me show this,
I'll definitely get the fix on.
Yeah.
The fix is very important. And before, interviews was just DJ a song. Yeah, man, you're there for your show, boom. Y'all get in depth and all these type of things, and it's necessary. We need to have these kind of conversations. At least, not Blue Lyon. Blue Lyon is just someone trying. We have unique perspective sometimes. It's more important artists at the moment in time where you draw certain things out of. And me sitting as an artist looking, it's important to hear that perspective on how certain things were, if they're telling the truth. Because some of them like to lie. But you have important conversations and I like it.
Yeah.
You, Naro, every, anything you have around here is very important. From the big artists to the lesser artists, there's a lot of things to learn. So I like the
you.
Thank you,
platform
Blue.
very much.
Thank you, Blue.
There you go. And any projects you're working on?
Ha! Super Blue Bastard, son.
To be
Back
ready
at it again.
I'm officially going to blame JJ Whistle for the mixing and this year. So if it don't come out,
It's
you know what I mean?
JJ with the fault.
Yeah,
no
but
problem.
we have OnlyFans rhythm out. We
Yeah.
have Cheat with Benefits out. We
Yeah.
still doing some shows with the Bus Fair. Big up
Nice.
Zion Rock. You see me? We have another thing coming out too. It's along the lines of Cheat with Benefits. Just unique perspective and good music, and I hope people do something enough. Maybe I'll have a poly life with women and them sitting there. Something for get attention. I don't know. 'Cause if you don't know attention, then I'll listen to you.
Get him, Neo.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Blue Line, for joining us today. That's it with the fix. Thank you.
If you find a sugar daddy, make sure we live in sweet.